Let me be brutally honest with you. If you don't build a system for your money, you'll work for decades and still end up wondering where it all went. That's not a curse. It's a pattern. A pattern that quietly traps millions of hardworking people every single day. I learned this truth the hardest way possible. Years ago, I wasn't broke because I didn't earn. I was broke because I didn't manage what I earned. I had income, I had business, I had comfort, but no structure. And without structure, wealth is like sand in your hands. It slips away no matter how tight you grip it. You see, money without a system behaves like water in a cracked bucket. You can pour as much as you like, but if there are holes, it will still run out. That's why so many lottery winners, celebrities, even world-class athletes go bankrupt. They made millions, but their buckets leaked faster than they could fill them. So here's a question. Are you fixing your leaks, or are you just pouring harder? Most people believe the solution to their money struggles is to earn more. But let me tell you something harsh. More money won't save you if you still think poor. If you can't manage $1,000, you won't manage 10,000. If you can't control 10,000, 100,000 will destroy you faster. You don't need a miracle. You need a system. A plan that tells your money what to do, where to go, and how to grow. Because without a system, you will always trade time for survival instead of building freedom through systems. The money system is simply the framework that makes money work for you even when you sleep. It's the automatic flow of your income into the right buckets. Savings, investments, businesses, assets, and giving. It's discipline built into automation. Let's break it down. Make money, build cash flow through skills, business, side hustles. Manage money, create budgets, track spending, control leaks, multiply, money invest in things that grow while you rest. That's the 3 meters rule of wealth. Make, manage, multiply. When you master those 3, your life changes completely. Everywhere I travel, I meet people who work 10 to 14 hours daily, yet feel broke every month. They wake up early, hustle all day, go to bed diet, but their bank account doesn't grow. Why? Because effort without direction equals exhaustion, and hustle without system equals poverty. Working harder is not the same as working smarter. You can run faster on a treadmill, but you'll still be in the same spot. You don't need more sweat. You need strategy. Let's talk about the root of poverty. Poverty isn't just about lacking money. It's the result of unproductivity and wasted creativity. Money is a reward for productivity, for solving problems, and creating value. When people stop using their time, skills, or ideas effectively, they limit their opportunity to attract wealth. Creativity, on the other hand, is the spark that turns scarcity into opportunity. It's what allows one person to see a problem while another sees a business. The wealthiest people on earth are simply the most consistently productive and creative ones. So if you feel stuck, don't chase money. Chase productivity. Create, build, design, teach, solve, and money will follow like a shadow. Imagine there's an ocean full of money. Now there are 2 kinds of people. Type 1. They walk to the ocean every day with a bucket. They fetch water, carry it home, use it up, and repeat tomorrow. That's the job mentality. Trading hours for cash. When they stop working, the water stops flowing. Type 2. They spend years building a pipeline from the ocean to their home. It's hard at first, no immediate reward. But once it's done, water flows automatically. That's the system mentality. Their business, investments, and assets keep sending money, even when they rest. The question is, Are you carrying buckets, or are you building pipelines? Because pipelines create freedom, while buckets only create fatigue. By your mid-30s or early 40s, you've had over a decade of earning potential. If you're still living paycheck to paycheck, it's not about luck, it's about systems. At that point, you've either spent your years fetching buckets or laying pipes. Sadly, most people wake up at 55 or 60 realizing they've worked for decades, but built nothing that lasts. They carry financial burdens long after their bodies tire. You see seniors working jobs they hate, not because they want to, but because they have to. That's the reality of a bucket lifestyle. So today, make a decision. Are you going to keep fetching water forever? Or will you finally build a system that flows without you? You might know someone like this. Maybe it's you. Always busy, but always broke. Wake up early, sleep late, no vacations, no freedom, yet no growth. Why? Because being busy is not the same as being productive. Productivity means you create systems that replace your labor. If your income stops the moment you stop working, you don't have wealth, you have wages. Wealth begins when your money starts earning money. How many times have you said, I'll start saving next month. I'll invest when I earn more. I'll fix my finances after this year. That's financial procrastination, disguised as hope. Hope doesn't grow money. Systems do. You can pray for rain all you want, but if you never build a bucket, the water will still pass you by. Faith without structure leads to frustration. If you believe in blessings, build a system that can hold the blessing when it arrives. Did you notice something strange? Companies have systems that collect money from you automatically. Netflix, insurance, utilities, subscriptions. But how many systems automatically collect money for you? That's the imbalance. You're part of everyone else's financial system except your own. When you start creating systems that pay you dividends, royalties, rent, or passive income, you flip the equation. Instead of being the customer, you become the owner. Every financially free person I've studied had mastered 3 essential skills: make, manage, multiply. Make money. Build multiple cash flows. Sell something. Teach something. Create something. Don't depend on one source. Manage money. Track every dollar. Divide your income into specific accounts. Daily needs, investments, business, giving. Don't let money sit idle. Direct it. Multiply money. Let your money reproduce. Treat every dollar like a soldier. Send it to bring back recruits. If you make money, but don't manage it, you'll leak it. If you manage, but don't multiply, you'll stagnate. But if you do all 3, you'll never go broke again. When you understand systems, money stops being a source of stress. You no longer chase it. It starts chasing you. That's the difference between working for money and making money work for you. When your system is right, your income becomes a river, not a puddle. It flows, grows, and sustains. People often say, I'll build systems when I have more money. That's backwards thinking. You don't build systems because you're rich. You become rich because you build systems. Even if you start small, 1 savings rule, 1 side hustle, 1 automated investment. That's a system. Consistency beats size every single time. Remember, wisdom builds systems. Greed builds chaos. The reason so many dreams die isn't poverty, it's disorganization. Money flows where structure exists. If your finances have no order, no plan, and no direction, you'll always live in panic mode. Your money deserves a seatbelt. Clear rules, clear routes, clear goals. Structure protects your hustle. Discipline multiplies your destiny. It doesn't matter if you read 25 or 65. Today's the perfect day to start. If you're young, build your foundation early. If you're older, build faster and smarter, because your experience is leverage. The next 10 years will come whether you plan or not. Question is, will you arrive carrying buckets or enjoying pipelines? Choose Weasley, because systems don't just build wealth, they build freedom, dignity, and legacy. So tell me, would you rather keep fetching buckets every month, or spend the next few years building a system that pays you for life? If this message spoke to you, type in the comments, "I'm building my pipeline." When I see your comment, I'll know you're serious, and I'll give you a heart. Now, before you go, like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because every week we share insights that can transform your mindset and your money. And remember, it's not how much you earn that makes you rich, it's the system your money enters into. Build your system, build your freedom, and I'll see you at the top.